The old maid stood quietly by the door as the young woman laughed with her friends and said, I don't love him. I'm just using him. Once I get tired, I'll move on. The old maid lowered her head slowly. The man she was talking about was her son. In a fast-moving Nigerian city filled with traffic jams, tall buildings, and non-stop phone notifications, lived a Gen Z lady named Zara Bello. Zara was very active on social media. She posted luxury brunches, mirror selfies, weekend outings, and soft life quotes. Many young girls admired her and wished for her kind of life. What most people didn't know was how that life started. Zara met Emeka Okori on social media. Emeka lived abroad. He was calm, soft-spoken, and hardworking. They chatted every day, morning messages, late-night calls. Before long, Emeka started paying her rent, then her bills, then her car note. Later, he bought her a big house in a quiet, expensive part of the city. Zara told her friends, my man takes care of me. But in her heart, she saw Emeka as a sponsor, not a partner. Emeka truly loved Zara, but something bothered him. Anytime he delayed sending money, her tone changed. Anytime he talked about stress, she became cold. One night, Emeka called his mother, Mrs. Ifunanya Okorie, a strong Nigerian woman who raised him alone after his father died. Mama, Emeka said, I'm scared she doesn't love me. Mrs. Okori was quiet for a while. Then she said, let me see her with my own eyes. Mrs. Okori came back to Nigeria quietly. She wore simple clothes, no jewelry, no makeup. She went to Zara's house and asked for domestic work. Zara looked her over and said, you look cold, but I need help. Just don't be slow. That was how the mother of the man paying for everything became a maid in her own son's house. From the first week, Mrs. Okori saw the truth. Zara shouted often. She insulted easily. Nothing pleased her. If the food was late, she screamed. If water spilled, she cursed. All the staff were treated badly, but Mrs. Okori was treated the worst. Men came to the house often, different men, different cars. Loud laughter filled the house at night. Music played till morning. They ate food Emeka paid for. They slept in rooms Emeka bought. One afternoon, Zara sat with her friends in the living room. Mrs. Okori served drinks quietly. Zara laughed and said, that Emeka is very foolish. As long as he's sending money, I'll keep pretending. Her friends laughed loudly. Mrs. Okori felt pain in her chest, but she said nothing. Among the house staff was a young lady named Ifeoma Nwoye. Ifeoma was calm, respectful, and hardworking. She noticed how Zara treated Mrs. Okori. Whenever Zara shouted, Ifeoma stepped in gently. Auntie, please let me help her. She's tired, I'll finish it. She brought Mrs. Okori food. When Zara refused, she spoke to her softly. She called her Mama. Mrs. Okori noticed everything. Every night, Mrs. Okori called her son. She told him everything she saw, no exaggeration, no lies. Then she spoke about Ifeoma. She is respectful, Mrs. Okori said. She has a good heart. One evening, Mrs. Okori asked Ifeoma for her phone number. My son just likes greeting people, she said. Ifeoma agreed. Emeka and Ifeoma began to talk once in a while. Simple talks about work, about life. Emeka did not say he lived abroad. He did not say he had money. Ifeoma never asked for anything. Emeka noticed peace for the first time in a long while. Emeka returned to Nigeria quietly. Mrs. Okori told Zara she wanted to introduce her to a young man. Zara rolled her eyes. As long as he has money, she said. When Emeka walked in, Zara froze. Her smile faded. She tried to talk. She tried to explain. She tried to cry. Emeka raised his hand. I've seen everything, he said. Then he turned to Ifeoma. I want to marry you. Zara was asked to leave the house. No shouting, no fight. The house was never hers. The money was never hers. She packed her bags quietly. Emeka married Ifeoma simply. No online shows, no noise. Zara stayed in the same city, but life looked different now. In the end, it wasn't beauty, lies, or social media, but respect and character that won. What would you do if you were Emeka? Comment below love, respect, or greed. Which truly wins? If you thought Zara's story was shocking, wait until you see what happened to the next greedy socialite. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe.